So, I feel like this reading is going to be piggybacking off of the previous reading. Where we talk. Did he just say piggyback? Got it going on? Anyway, this is. Anyway, we were talking about last time big setup energy. Puck, you alive? You safe? Yeah. You happy to see me? Someone's surprised to find this person walking in alive, but trying to be like, you know, like they had nothing to do, but nothing to do with it. Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna kill you. We was homeboys once, pig. Once we homeboys, we always homeboys. Even if you was a fat fuck.
You hear that? I ain't gonna kill you. We was homeboys once.
Don't thank me.
So this guy who he was riding with, or you know, was affiliated with in some way or another, set him up to be killed. And then wanted to act all surprised whenever he got caught up, like when nothing happened. And then had to explain himself, but really didn't take any accountability, you know? Otherwise, to the extent to say, don't kill me. He's like, I ain't gonna kill you. Once my homie, always my homie. Anyway, let's get into this. I might have to stop using music pretty soon because my son warned me this morning that if I keep using music and getting copyright warnings, they may delete my channel. Page of Cups. I don't know what this is right now, but there could be some kind of offer, some kind of, you know, somebody's wanting to get it in good with somebody else. To one extent or another, some kind of decisions in regards to someone here. They may have in the back of their mind a daughter or like a younger relative. Three of Pentacles. Somebody is wanting to get someone to work with them. Like they're wanting to pitch this idea or make this offer. Like they're on the outside of something that is solid and already in place. And they are a rookie, kind of like they're probably a prospect. This is the prospect who's wanting to get their toes wet on something bigger. We got the Tower here, but I feel like this rookie, this naivety, you know, like they're really naive, they're really green whenever it comes to the way that their thoughts work and how they go about things. And in the last reading we was listening to music and Eminem came on and it was Forgot About Dre, and it was like they stood next to a burned down house with a can full of gas and a handful of matches and still no one found out. But it was like in the reading it was coming off of like basically someone who made a mistake, who was naive, made a mistake, got caught with some kind of implicating evidence. And they were a prospect into this group or organization, they put the whole operation in danger. In the city of Ten of Swords, there could be some betrayal energy and some retribution energy. It could be either that there was an ending to something or somebody, and somebody got caught being connected to that body. Or there may have been a plot to end something that was made by people that really didn't know either what they were doing or who they were messing with, but they felt like because they had these connections that they could get away with it. However, I feel like there were some like younger rookie members who were not really taking the direction and guidance of the older senior members, and they were just kind of messing around doing their own thing. Because it looks like to me in this particular picture, honestly, this looks like somebody who's younger anyhow. And she looks like she's not even paying attention to the end game, the end goal, the vision that's trying to be designed. To me, when I looked at that, it looked like she's drawing a pony or a horse or something. Maybe a unicorn, but she's like in her own world, working on her own thing, her own creation, her own agenda, not taking the guidance of these senior members. And it's like that being green and being naive is something that got them caught up, which can get everybody caught up. Ace of Cups. King of Wands in the reverse. There could be somebody here who, like, I don't want to say they're like a warlord, but I feel like their power lies in violence. Maybe not just violence, but pressure. Like, they're very fiery and energetic and threatening with their rule. I'm hearing domination. But they want to make some kind of offer or connection. Let's see, what's my word? They want there to be some kind of loyalty, some kind of union, some kind of cooperation between them and another group or organization or social circle. It's like there's two social circles. Like, what's that called? The Venn diagram, maybe, whenever they have the circles and at one point they interconnect, and that's where the mutual zone is. It's like there's this one group of people and this one group of people, and they want to join it together where they can meet on a mutual basis. And they want to make this offer to this other group of people, like, for the purposes of strengthening their own organization or agendas. The Chariot. And I have been getting this, and I just look up and see also motorcycles on, yeah, California Love. Motorcycles on the screen. And so I feel like this person is wanting to make some kind of offer or deal or, pact with an MC group. An MC. If not an MC, this is some other type of um, outlaw affiliation.
For the real fans, Oreo frozen treats. Those on Medicare could be eligible for a healthy grocery allowance up to $900.
For some people, this could be an MC out of California.
Grocery benefit could pay up to $900 for you.
Or some kind of connection out of California, or it's just that somebody is traveling from a distance to make this like marriage happen. But also with prospect, there may not be a particular prospect, but or it could be both. But it could be like this person coming out to see some prospects, like prospective future co-conspirators, I guess. I don't know. Regulators, mount up. But you can't be any geek out the street. So I feel like when I look down and see the emperor in the reverse also, so it makes me feel like the person who's wanting to make this offer with this group, I don't know what I did with my card. This person that wants to make this offer with this group, this MC, this organization, it doesn't have to be an MC. It could be some other type organization, outlaw organization. Anyway, the person that wants to make this officer, this person that wants to make this offer also is probably working with the police department. We got the sheriff's department in the last reading coming up, so they were probably working with the sheriff's department. I can't believe this happening in my own town. And it's like these people that they want to co-op with don't stand for the same things that this person stands for. They have a certain like moral, I don't know if you want to call it a moral code, but like moral code, outlaw code, like some things that you do not violate. And this person and their offer is misrepresenting their operations and how they run and do things. And part of the way that they run and do things is they're co-oping with like dirty, you know what I said officers. Not only that, but there's dirty officers in the hierarchy and ranks of these organizations that are involved. Let me ride. So it's people that's abusing their authority, but there's also people above them who, if they knew what they was doing, would not be approving of the way that they're going about things. So somebody's misrepresenting themselves, and if somebody had known anyhow what they was doing, they wouldn't have put them in the first place. But I also am getting the word retribution. Like, because they did fuck with them under the guise of illusions, deceptions. Because I feel like they were asked clearly, you know, if there was anything that needed to be divulged to them, and like honesty is at the utmost. It's like, if we're going to be working with each other, we need to know everything about what's going on. And somebody either lied or misconstrued something or left something out that they shouldn't have left out. Ooh, 213 will regulate. Ooh, that feels like divine masculine energy. That feels like karmic justice. Justice has been a theme. Like, these people are not supposed to be acting out of the intentions and in the way and the direction and the way. It's the way that they're doing it. It's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. It's like, why you're doing it. Like, yeah, it's kind of what you're doing. It's because if you were honest about what you were doing, you wouldn't be allowed to get by with what you're doing anyhow, or you shouldn't be, and everybody that's allowing you to should be held accountable. Pretty much. I can't let this be too long right now because I got some things to do today. We have midway, but we have it in the reverse. This makes me feel like, as far as like how long you've been on your own personal journey or how long things have been moving along in regards to this, you're past the midway point. You've been dealing with this for a really long time. I've been laughing and blasting so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. Like, it's been like a constant onslaught of shit. Not be running away. Kanye West. So somebody could be coming from the West, wherever is geographically west of you. They could be coming from that direction, and they could be more than halfway there. Been spending most of lives living in a gangster's paradise. And it's basically like, no matter who wants to say what they want to say or do what they want to do, somebody wants to abuse their authority and their power and try to use intimidation tactics. There's someone who's been in the game longer than they have, way longer than they have, and are much more confident in their abilities and who they are as an authentic person, that they don't need to be like a tyrant, a bully. They actually do have some intentions that are loving and caring, and like, I feel like they want to create a balance within community in some way. It's like they're the type of people to give back. But the people that are wanting to fuck with them are the kind of people that are taking. Not only taking, but hurting. And this card says, when I see a story, I ask, is this something I'd like to be in? Is this something I'd like to see? And if I'd like to see it, would I like to tell it? So these people are asking themselves, like, he said, what's going on in the kitchen, but I don't know what's cooking. These people are asking themselves, like, what's going on here in this situation? I don't know if I can align myself to that, because I guess they front. I guess my life is out of look fool. Like, they don't know if they really want to be affiliated with these people or not, because it feels like they're punk faking. Like, what the fuck is going on here in this situation? And whatever is going on here, do I want to be a part of this? Is this something that I want to be a part of my story? Like, whatever these people are going on, I don't want to be affiliated. Why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? These people that are writing in from the West, they really do want to, like, make things better on a community level somehow. They want to strengthen their community and return the power back to the people. And they're getting an offer to work with people that are destroying their community. And that's not what they stand for. And they're like, why are we so blind to see the ones we hurt, you and me? Amnesia. That makes me feel like I forgot about Dre. and alive. And that makes me feel like what's forgot about Dre, like, did y'all forget who you're dealing with here, you know? To an extent, like, the disrespect for you to think that you could get over on me. Y'all forgot about Dre, but I'm still, like, alive and well. Not only that, but I feel like whoever's plans to deaden a situation or deaden somebody, uh, it's like that situation I feel like is gonna be resuscitated, and that those plans are gonna be foiled by this ride-in. Last time we was talking about Calvary, and I feel like that's what it is. Now you know. If you don't know, now you know. And I get play with matches, you get burnt. Like, these people, like, really forgot who they're dealing with, and they're playing with them. Like, they're playing games. I made a change from common thief to up close and personal with Robin Leach. I don't know who Robin Leach is, but he made a change from common thief. Like, this is somebody who is trying to do something bigger and something different than just running a small game. It says, clock's ticking, Bob, and I'm only getting older. Like, in their age and their maturity, they're realizing some things that have been forgotten about need to be kept alive. And I feel like that is some kind of tradition or some kind of standard. And these people forgot who they're messing around with, and they're about to recognize. Because if you don't know, now you know. Like, you're about to remember if you forgot real quick. Yeehaw! If you're gonna jump in the saddle, you better know how to ride, boy. These people, like, they don't give no fucks. Like, whatever you got, they're ready for it. I always liked characters that were more grounded in reality. So whatever fantasy these people had of thinking that they was gonna get over on these people, or like, it's like almost like I think I said earlier, or I was telling somebody else earlier, large fish in a large pond, but they didn't realize that there's rivers and tributaries that go out to bigger places than them. Like, it feels like that. These people, the small timers. I don't want to call them small timers and be disrespectful, but I'm just saying, in the span of things, there are people with bigger connections than theirs and bigger pool than theirs, and they're messing around with these people and trying to get them involved, and it's like they really should have just fucking left it alone, because they don't know, or they forgot who they was messing with, or they didn't do their research or whatever. But there's some things that you don't do. He said Junior Mafia. So it's like, well, maybe we shouldn't have fucked with these people, but we did. And because we did, and because they have deceived us, because there has been this disrespect, there's gonna be some retribution. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cry me a river, bitch. And drown in it. Cry me a river and drown in it, bitch. Oh well. Whatever you say, it ain't gonna help you now. Like, you're gonna end up murking yourself in the mess that you made. Pretty much. That's all that I got for right now.